Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. We've got the Charlotte Hornets facing the Houston Rockets. So let's take a look at the Charlotte starting lineup. We've got Johnson. Kemba Walker is out there with Jones. Then there's Mourning, and it's Rice in at the 3 spot.
James Harden, with the ability that he has both from a smart IQ and skill standpoint. Nice drive right there.
And a wide open look for Walker. The three-pointer, no good. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin. Well, Charlotte's head coach gave me a few minutes to catch up. He said he honestly doesn't know what to expect. This is the first meeting between these two teams this year, so there'll be some feeling out at the beginning. But he told me sometimes that's when we're at our best. We're relying on our instincts and awareness at the offensive end. Kevin, we'll see if that holds true.
All right, David, thank you. Sounds like to execute the plan, they're going to have to get that good shot selection.
No doubt about it, Kevin. If you want to shoot a high percentage in this league, you have to be patient, and you have to understand what quality of shots you get.
And that's why you have a designed offense. Create the kind of looks you want so you don't have to play hero ball.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Mourning a screen on Malone. Malone with the steal. Outside, Drexler. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These the new power rankings. They tell a great story. Taking a look at Utah. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And Houston, they had some high hopes coming out of the gate, frustrated with their level of play thus far, but they certainly have the pieces to be a factor in this race.
And they pick up 2.
This is where James Harden's ability to quickly scan the floor and then find the right window to deliver the pass. So good, so good.
Now here's Walker. And again, the Hornets missing.
Yet another miss. Just 1 for 5. Not exactly an ideal start.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Alonzo Mourning.
Yeah, the defender all over.
For Houston, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. Both good from the line that time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Now, here is Mourning. Walker's shot is off.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Harden against Jones. Here's Olajuwon. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Passes it to Rice. Now Mourning. They need this. And he sinks the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well. Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
And when you think of Rice, his consistency comes to mind, as well as that dead-eye shooting for him.
Hornets trail by 3. Jones, the pass to Walker. Mourning with it. He kicks it to Rice. Mourning a screen on Drexler. Jones from outside. Hakeem Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Drexler passes to Paul. Houston moving the ball around. There's the pass to Rice. Jones from outside. Offensive rebound. Here's Walker. Pass to Rice. From downtown. Drains it from beyond the arc. Rice has got 7 points in the game.
and he makes it look so easy. Rice's fluid shooting form really helps him on those long-range missiles.
Here's Walker, and he lays that one in.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. To end the run. Kicks it out to Malone. Back to Olajuwon. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Charlotte also making some changes. Oakley's checked in for Johnson. Curry comes in for Jones.
Timeout.
And it's Bogues in for Kemba Walker. So Charlotte called timeout. They're first. 1:32 left in the first quarter. Bogues the pass to Rice. Yep, it counts. 10 points for him.
And you simply can't give Rice those close looks because he is going to make you pay.
Here's Yao. Lays it up and banks it in.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Charlotte.
1:04 left in the first. It's Curry outside. Sampson pulls it in.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Here's McGrady, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Meeting the defense with power, McGrady holds nothing back and finishes in motion.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight, and the Hornets making a change here. Gill's checked in.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
The shot missing, so Houston will take it the other way. McGrady passes to Sampson. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Yeah, and you got to respect the size McGrady has. Easily seen over the defense there to spot the open man.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And again, the Hornets missing.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Takes it off the glass.
Just focusing on the task at hand. That's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Free throws good. Bogues.
And how about the heart that Bogues plays with? A diminutive point guard that has so much confidence in his abilities, shows time and time again how crafty he is.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Hornets on top, up 1. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. What stands out to you guys from the Hornets in this one?
They've gotten to the line with tremendous consistency here through the first period.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
We've got Tracy McGrady, and it's Murphy in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. On the wing, Jones for the 3. No good there. And it's Houston the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far. Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Clearly a foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Houston.
I like how they work the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
And the Hornets making a change here. Rice is checked in. Ball's knocked loose, and as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Walker's checked in for Bogues.
On the floor for the away team.
Here's Murphy. Drills the leaner.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
It's Walker with the ball, bringing it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Jones, no one around him. Off target with his three. Here's McGrady. The shot from the low post is good. McGrady's got the lead up to 6 now for Houston.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside, Jones, beyond the arc. Oakley kicks to Jones. From deep, Walker hits it from three-point range. Walker's got 5 now.
When you're an open teammate, you've got to be shot ready. And boy, Kemba Walker's so efficient in the catch and shoot game.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
To a certain extent, you like the aggressiveness, but that's 2 fouls already. Take a step back.
Here's Walker. 5 points in the game. Eddie Jones on the wing. Nice shot from the wing. Jones has got his first 2 points of the night.
Now, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
Here's Rice, and there's the drive. It's good with the assist that time from Johnson. And now just a 3-point Houston lead. Harden dishes to Malone. Hornets with the rebound. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Johnson takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Mourning's checked in for the Hornets.
Second personal foul. First team foul. On the floor for the away team. Alonzo.
Here's Olajuwon, and Mourning sends it back.
And that's his signature. Mourning, a fantastic defender, phenomenal at using those long arms to reject shots.
And it'll be his 4th time going to the free throw line in the game. Here's Charlotte. They're on a 10-2 run here. Fires from the wing. Walker's shot is off. Walker's gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Malone trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Eddie Jones.
When Chris Paul gets into the teeth of the defense, make no mistake, this guy's in attack mode because he wants to go to the foul line.
Curry's checked in for Jones.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Outside, Walker. Charlotte no good that time either.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Here's Rice. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Walker's got 3 assists in the game. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
The Rockets trail. Here's Harden, and the jam by Harden.
Oh, my. James Harden with a statement right there.
They double-team Walker. Here's Curry with the 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And the jam by Harden.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Walker the pass to Johnson. The Rockets pull it in. Olajuwon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Drexler. And finished off by Drexler.
How about the explosive vertical there? Not much you can do to stop Drexler once he gets to the rim.
Mourning inside. He's against Olajuwon. Mourning can't make it work. And it's Houston's ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Drexler. Mourning with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Johnson, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Here's Drexler. No good with the layup. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Rockets lead by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the 3rd quarter. We'll see.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Houston leading by 3, and Charlotte looking at who they've got. Johnson is out there with Mourning. And there's Kemba Walker. Then it's Jones. And it's Rice in at the 3, the small forward.
A clever play by Paul. He makes sure to get some contact and draw the foul.
Hornets trail by 5. Mourning a screen on Paul. And Clyde Drexler gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Rockets making a switch here. Yow's checked back in. And Houston calls their first time out of the game. Jones finds Johnson. Here's Mourning. Rebound by Yao. Yao's got his 4th rebound in this one. Paul passes to Malone. And it's Yao. That time the assist by Malone. Yao's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Pass to Rice. There's the triple. And it's Malone with the rebound. To the inside. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Then offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Passes to Walker. Over Paul. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Kemba Walker. Here's Drexler, and finished off by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect. Mourning
kicks to Rice. Mourning a screen on Drexler. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on James Harden. For Charlotte, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
And you got to love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
And the second free throw, good. Houston leading by 6. Here's Gill. Charlotte again missing.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Sampson shot, good.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Outside, Jones. Here's Mourning, and that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists tonight.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
McGrady passes to Sampson. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And the Rockets making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in. Here's Gill. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Mourning can't make it work.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make six figures playing for G League Ignite. For many years, going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
With his power and size, Mourning can be a headache to defend. Point proven there with him drawing the foul.
Curry's checked in for Charlotte. To the paint. And stolen by Mourning. Bogues against Murphy. Bogues kicks to Mourning, and the pass to Gill. Now Bogues. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. He's made 3 of his 4 free throw attempts in the game. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. Wide open look. That one's in there. Rocket lead is cut down now to just 5 on the bucket from Gill.
Great finish. What a setup. Terrific ball movement there.
Now here's Bogues. Defense right on him. Pass to Gill. To the inside. Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. Now a timeout called by Houston. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Olajuwon finds Drexler. And just miss after miss right now. Hornets trail by 3. Pass to Bogues. Mourning with it. He doesn't hit that one. 1:39 left in the third quarter. And the jam by Harden.
This is James Harden deep in his bag. Off the dribble drive. Put that defender in the rear view, James.
Bogues the pass to Curry. Sinks the three-pointer. Curry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. And Chris Paul picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
In for the away team,
1:03 left to play in the third. Here's Bogues. No good on the shot, a bit wrong that time. Here's Paul. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Pass to Bogues. Johnson with a screen on Paul. He's had 5 chances at the line, gone 4 for 5. That one is off. And he's good on the second. There's 38 seconds left in the third quarter. Drexler drops.
Oh, that was worth the price of admission. Just an electricity to what Drexler can do. The leaping ability, the creativity once in air, that's elite level stuff.
Bogues the pass to Curry. Buries it from three-point range. Curry's got 6 in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And not going to let him get that easy dunk. Defense stopping the easy two, but a foul called and a trip to the free throw line instead. This is his first free throw of the game.
I mean, Oak is as strong as an ox. Has that intimidating nature about him on both ends. Someone you just do not want to mess with.
Drexler's shot is off. Some impressive scoring, and we still have 1 quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And we're just moments away from the start of the... Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They've got Yao. Harden out there with Paul. Then it's Malone. And it's Drexler in at the 3 slot. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Now here's Walker. Clock at 6. From deep. They get it back. And here are the Rockets now. Here's Drexler. The layup off target. Here's Rice. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Drexler with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Here's Paul. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the Hornets making a change here. Mourning's checked in.
Chris Paul has been successful at the highest level in the NBA, on and off the floor for such a long period of time. I love his intellect, his work habits, everything he represents.
Johnson kicks to Walker. Got it, and the Houston lead's been cut to just 1 point on the basket from Mourning. Mourning's got 9 points here in the second half. And Malone with the basket on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist in this one. Charlotte calls timeout. Bogues, he's checking for Walker. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on what the head coach of the Hornets was getting across in the huddle. He said, guys, we don't want to play hero ball. We don't want to take threes that aren't there. There are better options when you run the offense all the way through. Evan will see if they can make that adjustment.
All right, thank you, David. Here's Drexler. And stolen by Mourning. Jones in the post, guarded by Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the quickness of Eddie Jones there, creating difficulties for this defense.
And so Jones nails both of them. Houston in the lead. Drexler dishes to Yao. Rob. Johnson, the pass to Jones. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
I think one of the things that also strikes me is their activity, forcing turnovers, coming up with steals. It has really shaped the tenor of this game.
And here's Charlotte. They lead by 1. The pass to Bogues. Here's Rice. And a miss there on the triple.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising. It's such a tight game. Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Bogues the pass to Mourning. He can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Drexler's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. And he gets it to go.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
Drexler, no good. And that one falls for Jones. Olajuwon's checked in for out. Charlotte leading by 4. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Mourning a screen on Paul. Bogues dishes to Mourning. Olajuwon with the block.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
And Mourning sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Malone. And the Hornets with possession here. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Inside, Hall finds Olajuwon. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Alonzo Mourning. And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
And taken away by Paul. Basket good. Paul's got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
Chris Paul is no stranger to delivering in the big moments. Go ahead, CP3.
Walker's checked in for Charlotte. 1:58 left to play here in the 4th. To the middle. Here's Mourning. Olajuwon over with the double team. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And Chris Paul picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And there's 1:45 left in the 4th quarter. Walker the pass to Mourning. Jones for 3. Second shot opportunity. Rockets with the rebound. Olajuwon, Drexler with the ball. He's picked up by Walker. And it's Drexler that time on the assist by Harden. Harden's got assist number 5 here tonight. Knocked loose and taken away by Paul. Inside and taken away by Johnson. 1:09 left in the 4th quarter. Walker's shot is off.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
Harden. It's rebounded by Charlotte. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. .55 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Down low. Mourning. It falls! And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Shot from 16. Olajuwon with the rebound. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Right, they have to love that it's James Harden going to the free throw line. This guy has been a fantastic foul shooter. Just a little more pressure here.
Second one is good. Being both at the line. It's a 4-point ball game.
2-possession game now. I mean, those were really important foul shots.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 4. 29 seconds left in the game. 29 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Walker the pass to Mourning. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Houston on D. Jones from outside.
Well, James Harden is strong, and he's got a good feel, and a guy who knows how to score is going to know how to get his hands on a shot.
Yeah, that's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And the second of 2 is good. That puts them up by 5. Here's Jones. From deep three-point range, Mourning. It's in!
Yeah, and Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board. No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
You've got to show composure, and he comes through right when the team needs him most.
So Houston wins it. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. As New Balance presents our player of the game, Hakeem Olajuwon.